Arsenal signs £70 million Real Madrid star and Premier League winger in new starting 11 if transfer rumors true. Arsenal's dream new starting 11 if the latest transfer rumors are to be believed. Premier League leaders Arsenal are just a matter of months away from getting the chance to win their first league title in 22 years, with Mikel Arteta's side currently holding a healthy lead at the top of the table. Challengers Manchester City and Aston Villa have both faltered in recent weeks, but so have the Gunners, with successive league draws suggesting that there may still be work to be done for Mikel Arteta's men. They spent over £250 million in the summer in a transfer window which appears to have turned the needle in their favour. While the jury is still out on marquee signing Viktor Gyokeres, £55 million arrival Martin Zubimendi is arguably one of the buys of the season, and Eberechi Eze, while struggling for minutes in recent weeks, gave Gunners the ultimate moment to remember with a hat-trick in the North London derby. Rumours continue to circulate that the Gunners will look to improve their squad further in 2026, and this is how their starting 11 could look for the remainder of the season if the rumours prove to be true. Arsenal new starting 11 if transfer rumors prove true. Goalkeeper, David Raya. Defense, Jurrien Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel, Riccardo Calafiori. In truth, despite a few injury issues in the back four this season, there is little room for improvement in the Gunners' defensive unit at present. Goalkeeper David Raya has established himself as one of the Premier League's best in recent seasons, boasting the best defensive record in the league in each of his 3 campaigns so far in North London. Though this feat is equally thanks to the rock-solid back four in front of him, including world-class central defensive pairing Gabriel and William Saliba. Left-back Riccardo Calafiori is currently out injured, but with all of Ben White, Miles Lewis-Skelly, and Piero Hincapié also currently not fit, waiting in the wings, the Gunners have great strength and depth. One of their sole defensive transfer targets, marquee, is reportedly set to join Manchester City. Arsenal could add signings in midfield and attack according to reports. Midfield, Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, Arda Güler. Attack, Bukayo Saka, Viktor Gyokeres, Anthony Gordon. If Arsenal are to bring in reinforcements to take their squad to even higher levels this January, it is likely to be in the midfield and forward areas. Not that they are weak in those positions by any means, but the Gunners have found themselves linked with a host of top players and stars for the future, as Arteta and sporting director Andrea Berta remain alert for unmissable market opportunities. One such player who has been linked with a stunning move to the Emirates is Real Madrid midfielder Arda Güler, who has been touted for a £70 million transfer by Fichajes following the sacking of Xabi Alonso as Los Blancos head coach. Güler had the trust of Alonso and may decide to depart if the opportunity arises to earn a central role at the Emirates. Though this would likely to mean rotation with captain Martin Odegaard at present, 20-year-old Güler could arrive in North London with the promise of starring in red for years to come. Furthermore, reports by Caught Offside state that the Gunners are considering an audacious swoop for Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon. The 24-year-old could be seen as the long-term solution to the position at the Emirates to succeed 31-year-old Leandro Trossard amidst doubts over the future of Gabriel Martinelli. In attack, Gyokeres has failed to pull up trees since his £64 million move from Sporting CP in the summer, but Arsenal have not seen much speculation around a move for another striking option amidst the availability of recently returned Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz as backup. Arteta and Gunners fans will hope that Gyokeres can still turn things around and play a key role as his side aim for glory. In addition, Arsenal have been linked with moves for 20-year-old Elche midfielder Rodrigo Mendoza, £43 million Lille starlet Ayoub Bouadi, and young defender Jeremy Jackett, though Chelsea are believed to have agreed personal terms with the latter, with all of the trios set to add more youthful depth to Arteta's squad if they were to sign for the Gunners this month. Arsenal defender poised for Ajax medical on Tuesday ahead of loan move. Ajax have reached a verbal agreement with Arsenal to sign defender Oleksandr Zinchenko on loan for the remainder of the season, according to The Telegraph. The Ukraine international joined Nottingham Forest on a temporary basis from the Arsenal last summer, but the move has not worked out for him as planned.
Zinchenko has been a fringe player under manager Sean Dyche, and the left-back is now poised to cut short his loan spell with the Tricky Trees. The paperwork is being finalized for the process, and the 29-year-old will then join Ajax on loan. They've agreed to cover his entire weekly wages. Ajax have scheduled a medical on Tuesday for Zinchenko, whose contract with Arsenal expires on June 30th. The Dutch Giants plan to sign him on a long-term basis after the expiration of his Arsenal deal. Arsenal set to part ways with Zinchenko. Zinchenko signed for the Gunners from Manchester City in a £32 million deal in July 2022. He had a good debut campaign under manager Mikel Arteta. He made 27 league appearances in each of his first 2 seasons at the club, but his game time drastically reduced 15 matches last term after Ricardo Calafiore's arrival and Miles Lewis-Skelly's emergence. Zinchenko is good with the ball at his feet, but he's been defensively vulnerable. A loan move to Nottingham has not worked out, and now he's set for a new challenge in the Eredivisie. The defender had a solitary loan spell in the Netherlands with PSV 2016-2017 during his time with Man City. The Eredivisie is less intense and tactical than the Premier League. It could suit his playing style. Zinchenko can operate as a number 6 aside from the left-back role. Arteta was never tempted to try him in midfield, but he could get minutes from both positions at the Amsterdam outfit. Arsenal are set to release Zinchenko in the summer with no plans to renew his contract. Mikel Arteta has been a stabilizing presence at Arsenal, guiding the club from a difficult period to become one of the most feared teams in the Premier League. Under his leadership, the Gunners have built a strong and balanced squad, and the team's current form reflects the hard work and strategic planning that has gone into their recent progress. Arsenal are now firmly in contention for the league title, and there's a sense that this season could be pivotal for Arteta personally. Success in either the Premier League or the Champions League would mark a significant milestone in his managerial career. While the club are keen to retain him long-term, and discussions over a contract extension are understood to be ongoing, external interest has begun to emerge. Real Madrid eye Arteta. According to Fichajes, Real Madrid are reportedly interested in appointing Arteta as their manager and could push to secure his services during the summer. The Spanish club are said to be impressed with the work he has done at the Emirates, and the president is particularly enthusiastic about the prospect of bringing him to the Bernabeu. Arteta's past association with Barcelona has not deterred Real Madrid from pursuing him. His reputation as a tactically astute coach, capable of building teams with a clear identity, has made him an attractive candidate for one of Europe's most prestigious clubs. The interest highlights the high regard in which he is held beyond England, reflecting his growing status as one of the continent's emerging top managers. Future considerations. While Arsenal would prefer to retain Arteta at the club for the long term, the potential opportunity to manage Real Madrid represents a significant career step for him. The coming months could be crucial, both for his future and for Arsenal's aspirations. The Gunners remain focused on their current campaign, aiming to secure silverware and build on the foundations that Arteta has established, even as speculation about his next move continues. Real Madrid's interest underscores Arteta's increasing value in the European football market and suggests that his next career decision could have major implications for both clubs involved.